a Dredfunn original production. Please sit back and enjoy.
Hey guys, Dredfunn here with another one of my video uploads. This one isn't really dedicated or an homage of any one individual. I found this image a while back of a sexy lady with a nice glute development showing off her triceps. Apparently, I think she's a fitness model, which is a little bit different than a female bodybuilder. While they do try to work on muscular development, as well as showing, muscles and general, fitness, they don't generally look like the female bodybuilders, like the Mr. Olymp or Mrs. Olympia, Ms. Olympia, whatever you want to call it, competition. They're not quite as buffed and built out, so there's a femininity that remains with them. And I saw this image and I thought it'd be a nice one to try to recreate in a comic book style and talk to you guys a little bit about what goes into making an actual image translate into a comic book style. In the way I'm developing this skill, this talent, I'm trying to keep it as real to the image as possible, following the line. So I pre-measure everything. I kind of have a rough idea where her leg's going to go in relationship with the arms. It's a little different than doing a portrait. You need more than just the nose to the mouth to the eye ratio. You just need a few reference points, like pick a shoulder, pick the hip, and then kind of figure out roughly where it is on a page off to the side. And basically with this it breaks down to kind of like an S shape for her buttocks and her lower back that goes up into her spine. And then I had a line that marks pretty much where her shoulder goes and then where the head is. And then I had a rough, it was like a few millimeters difference between the nose to the eyes to the mouth. And then I get to work, lay it all out in pencil. I'm not really focusing on keeping my pencils tight. It's a loose pencil that gives me an idea of what I can do when I go about and ink it. As you see, as the drawing's coming along, when I'm applying the ink, I use a brush. I stay away from a quill just because it's a preference. Every time I've tried to use a quill, it just hasn't worked out. So I prefer a fine liner brush, and I also use a rounded brush if I need to block in larger areas of black. I also use pens. You'll see that in the background inking. I don't usually use a brush. I use, or my ink, my waterproof ink, I'll just use a pen, which is also waterproof ink, as well as detailing the face. If the face is small, like it is in this, I tend to use a pen. If it's larger, like a portrait, comic book style, I'll pretty much stick to the brush the whole way through. Just adds a little bit in your ability to match the pencil lines, because there is a difference in your ability to move and control a brush. While it'll give you a fluidness in your ability to outline a drawing, it does speed things up, so you don't have to just sit there and scribble it out with a pen. A lot of other things change about it. And then once I've inked it, I then go ahead and I have a simple color palette. I don't try to mix things up. I like colors to be bright unless I'm focusing on a darker image. So I then go ahead and paint it out, focusing on letting the original coat dry, and then, like in comic books with a computer animated image, you want to have the lines of the shading. And pretty much I focus on that, and then I'll go ahead and finish this off with another ink, and then away we go. So I hope you guys like this little introspect on how Dredfunn does his comic book style. Dredfunn out.
This has been a Dredfunn.com production. Thanks for watching.